We back. We back. We back. We back. We back, nigga. Boom. What's going on? How y'all doing, man? Bar-Ology exam, man. With J Reed, y'all know what's going on. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. If y'all can do that right now for me, it ain't gonna take but 4 seconds. You feel me? Please and thank you. By the way, shout out yourselves. But yeah, get on in here. You know, Loaded Lugs vs. Rum Nitty round 3 is coming soon. I think tomorrow or the next day. I'm almost done. But we gonna go a different route today. I wanna see what y'all think about this. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Did y'all like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell? Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But let's get into this. What y'all think about this right here?
I heard the barbershops being great debates all the time about who's the best MC, Kendrick, Jigga, and Nas. Eminem, Andre 3000, the rest of y'all. New niggas, just new niggas, don't get involved. And I ain't rocking no more designer shit. White tees and Nike Cortez, this red Corvette's anonymous. I'm usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with. But this is hip hop and them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jamaica, Big Crit, Wale. Pusha T, Meat Mills, ASAP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, J Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more noun or verb from you niggas. What is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar high. Who's trying to jump and get it? You're a better off trying to skydive out the exit window of 5 G5s with 5 grand with your granddad as the pilot. He drunk as fuck trying to land with a handful of arthritis and popping prosthetic leg bumping Pac in the cockpit. So the shit that pops in his head is an option of violence. Someone heard the stewardess said that your parachute is a latex condom hooked to a dread.
Hooked to a dread? Your parachute, my nigga, is a latex condom hooked to a dread. That's crazy. You gonna fall out that plane. But he's saying that's what y'all rather do than go against me lyrically. Is jump out a G5, go skydiving out of a G5 5 times. You gotta do this 5 times. You rather do this 5 times than battle me in a rap battle or come at me lyrically. You rather skydive out of 5 G5s while holding 5 grand while your granddad is the pilot in the cockpit with arthritis in his hand and a prosthetic leg. And you got to do that 5 times. And he's the pilot 5 times with all these injuries he got going on. You rather do that. That's wordplay. But also, what y'all thought about that verse? Him talking about, Jay Z, Andre 3000, Nas, all of them. Yeah, they cool. But as far as new niggas, don't get involved. I'm the best lyrically. What he say? I'm trying to set the bar high, right? Right. This is lyrical competition, right? Right. Now, none of the people he mentioned in that verse took it as a slight, took it as a diss. He even went on to work with these people later, because it was just a friendly competition saying, I feel like I'm the best lyrically. And if one of my peers feel like, they want to challenge me, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick was basically saying a little sparring competition, a little lyrical battle. Why not? I think I'm better than y'all, but I also like y'all style. I like y'all craft. I respect how y'all put it together. That's why I would also work with y'all even after this verse because it's nothing but a friendly competition. The culture knows this. The world knows this. People that know hip hop 50 Cent did it with How to Rob or something when he came at everybody. Pause. And who else? A lot of people, have came, wanted to challenge the crown, and it still was all love after with the people they mentioned. You feel me? Even if it was a one-on-one they call out, or if it was a lot of people they called out, it was still love after, and those people went on to do songs together, dap each other up when they see each other. All love, right? Now, anybody of the culture that's like us, that's hip hop, would know this, right? And beyond a shadow of doubt, what Kendrick said would not take this as he's trying to harm you when he see you. You think Big Sean, J Electronica, and all the other Mac Miller and all the other people he named think after this verse Kendrick was wanting to fight them or do something to them, or did they take it as lyrical and just they was lyrical warfare with him? They dropped a verse to it. A lot of people dropped a verse to this control verse afterwards, as a friendly sparring lyrical competition. So again, I'm gonna ask you, do you feel like he was trying to harm anybody when he see them with this verse? Was he coming at them personally? Was he challenging them physically? Was he challenging who they were? Or was it just lyrically? What did he say? Let's see. One more time for you.
I heard the barbershops being great debates all the time about who's the best MC, Kendrick, Jigga, and Nas. Eminem, Angie 3000, the rest of y'all, new niggas, just new niggas, don't get involved.
Yeah, the greats are the greats, the legends are the legends. But now he's saying, as far as the new class, though, I feel like I'm the best. I feel like I'm the best. I feel like I take the crown. Let's let him finish. Barbershop debates, the culture know this. Friendly sparring matches happen all the time, and we debate them in the barbershops. We debate them wherever we are.
Involved, and I ain't rocking no more designer shit. White tees and Nike Cortez, this red Corvette synonymous. I'm usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with, but this is hip hop, and them niggas should know what time.
He letting you know right there. He part of the culture, so you should know what time it is. I'm homeboys with these guys. I love them. I respect their craft. They my peers. But when it come to this hip hop stuff, they should know what time it is. I'm usually homeboys with the folks I'm rhyming with, but when it come to hip hop, they should know what time it is. They should think they're the greatest too, just like I think I'm the GOAT.
And that goes for Jamaica, Big Crit Wale, Pusha T, Meat Mill, Jamaica, Big you know what vets and nine white tees and Nike Cortez, this red Corvette synonymous. I'm usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with, but this is hip hop and them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jamaica, Big Crit Wale, Pusha T, Meat Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake.
All great rappers. He mentioning all people that he respect and he like.
Big Sean, J Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas.
I have love for you all. Remember that. He clearly just said, I have love for you all, which means there's no malice in my heart. There's no drama after this verse. This is simply lyrical, me throwing my hat in the ring, saying I'm the best. I have love for you all.
To make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more noun or verb from you niggas. What is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar high. Who's trying to jump and get it? You're a better.
See, he just told you the point of the control verse. What is competition? If I don't set the bar high, who's my competition? Who are any of our competition if somebody don't say they the best or try to outmatch the next one lyrically? I still love y'all. No malice. This is just competition. He just told you. It's competition. I'ma set the bar high. Who wanna jump and get it? I allow you to try. Do it. Throw your hat in the ring, and we'll just have a back and forth lyrical battle, and we can still make songs together. We can still kick it at parties together. I just like the competitive spirit of it. That's all he's saying. It's a reason I'm saying all this. Half of y'all know already, but we gonna get to that.
Trying to skydive out the exit window of 5G fives. Martinez never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more noun or verb from you niggas. What is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar high. Who's trying to jump and get it? You're a better off trying to skydive out the exit window of 5G fives with $5 with your granddad as the pilot. He drunk as fuck trying to land with a handful of arthritis and popping prosthetic leg bump.
Wait, not only is your granddad got arthritis in his hands and a prosthetic leg, but he also drunk flying these G5s each time, 5 times, skydive out the exit, the window of 5 G5s with $5 with your granddad, drunk as hell with arthritis in his hands and a prosthetic leg. This is what you rather off doing than battling me.
Bumping Pac in the cockpit, so the shit that pops in his head is an option of violence. Someone heard the stewardess said trying to skydive out the exit window of 5G fives with $5 with your granddad as the pilot. He drunk as fuck trying to land with a handful of arthritis and popping prosthetic leg. Bumping Pac in the cockpit, so the shit that pops in his head is an option of violence. Someone.
I like that part right there too, because I forgot. He also said while all of this is going on these G5 trips, your granddad, at least he bumping Pac. At least he's bumping Pac in the cockpit. Hey, if you on a plane flying it and bumping Pac, pause, bumping Pac, you shout out to your granddad. Arthritis or not, prosthetic leg or not, he bumping Pac in the cockpit. So he cool with me. And the only option in his mind is violence because he listening to Pac. Kendrick be snapping. I like the verse. Drake know he liked the verse, but
Heard the stewardess said that your parachute is a latex condom hooked to a dread. I heard the barbershops being great debates are the
hold up. Now that y'all heard that, and we know this is a friendly competition, right? Now let's go here.
Sometimes, and I think that's one of those things that
You should get into a rap battle.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think that would be great.
I feel like that's just
I
feel like those things are of the moment.
Yeah, but you're qualified.
Yeah, no, I'm
You know
oh
what
no.
I'm saying? Like
I'd hold it down.
You'd be enjoyable.
I'd hold it down. That don't sound like somebody confident. That just sound like somebody just saying, "I'll hold it down." You know, I do my best. I don't know. You can tell by his sad sounding voice and his emotional, sensitive side of voice that he took that verse wrong. And now all Angie Martinez is telling you is she would like to see you in a friendly competition with someone, and you instantly get irritated by it. Really? I don't know. That's just some of the moment stuff. And y'all want to know why Kendrick doing what he doing right now? Y'all think all of this is new and Kendrick just out the blue felt like bothering Drake? No. I'm showing you what y'all Gen Z or kids probably never seen before that we've been seeing 10 years ago when this came out. This dude is cringe, he's sensitive, and he's not about the culture. Because if he was about the culture, he wouldn't have took that control verse like that. Because people in rap culture and hip-hop know we lyrically friendly spar all the time. It's no malice. We're just trying to, kick it. But let him continue. It's just bars. It's nothing that's going to happen when I see you, and it's like a fight or I'm going to pow you or none of that. It's rap, my boy. All these people are my peers, and I said I got love for y'all. Why would you think there's malice or drama when I see you? But let's let him see, and it makes me think before I let him continue. Not to keep going on, but it make me feel like Drake never had nobody raise their voice at him. He's never heard nobody with aggression towards him. It looks like he's scared. He bags in. He get real shy, real timid, real scared if somebody raise their voice or say certain words like, I'll lyrically murder you niggas. Make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear another noun or verb from you niggas. Just Kendrick's tone and aggression makes him shun away or think somebody's trying to harm him. Because he's never been around a crew. He's never been around dudes that, just playfully competitive like that on the mic, let's see who the best. It's not no drama. It ain't up when I see you. Like, are you okay, bro? Why you so sensitive and emotional? And then you gonna start sending subliminal shots at me because of that verse? Kids, this is what started it all. This is why we don't like dude. This is why we call dude cringe. We used to listen to his music, but when you start seeing stuff like this, it changes your mind about somebody. And people got the right to change their mind about somebody. You don't have to be loyal to somebody you don't know forever. Drake ain't paid a bill of mine or yours. The hell would I care about changing my mind about him? If he do some weirdo stuff, it's gonna change my mind about him.
Yeah, but I do like I really do this like as far as writing goes, and it would have to be warranted because it would be scathing. The bars would be scathing. I can't just do it out of I can't.
First off, Drake, who says scathing in hip hop? Are you saying your bars will be so bad, so scathing that it had to be warranted for somebody to battle somebody because you gotta really go there? Why can't it just be lyrical? Why would you have to go there and be scathing? Do you not know what this culture about? No, you don't, because you're cosplaying it, or you wouldn't have took this the way you took this. But let's continue since it'll be so scathing.
Be the first one. I'm always.
You wouldn't do it for sport? Ever?
This dude.
Like just to call someone out?
Like no, like
Just for sports. She trying to even bring it back to him. Shout out Angie. She been doing this a long time. Angie Martinez. She even trying to give him some credit. Hey, why not just do it for sport? You're taking this all wrong.
like after Kendrick's thing, you wouldn't. I noticed you didn't really get into that too much. So
I just like, I don't know, it just wasn't real to me. It's like, I saw him after that and it was just like love. So it's like, was that real or was that just like for the people, you know?
It was supposed to be love. It ain't like he had malice in his heart when he dropped the verse. He said, your name amongst a multitude of names. It wasn't about just you. You the only one crying about it. As soon as she brought up Kendrick's name as just a friendly sport, rap battle, competition wise, competitive wise, you instantly scrunch your face up. That's why Beanie Siegel told y'all on Feel It in the Air. 85% communication nonverbal, 10% verbal. The other five swear they know you. You gotta watch people. Just watch his mannerisms. It'll show you he's super sensitive, super emotional, super reactive, and ain't never been around the culture. Cause nobody in the culture would have took that way. That's why Big Sean didn't. Mac Miller didn't take it no kind of way. J Electronica, the people in New York, all they did was write a verse back. They didn't feel a way. He the only one felt like it was up when Kendrick and him see each other. Talking about when Kendrick seen him, it was all love. Of course, it was all love when I dropped the verse, fool. You the one took it as hateful. I was coming at you lyrically, but watch his mannerisms. Soon as she mentioned Kendrick's name, watch him start throwing shots and get all scrunchy in the face. This is way before these new disc records ever dropped. This 10 years ago. He always sends subliminal shots at Kendrick and chose to come at Kendrick, and Kendrick never reacted wrong emotionally like he did. Kendrick always kept it on wax, always, never showed a temper tantrum, tweeted, none of that. He just kept it cool because it ain't emotion. You're the one emotional.
no, like after Kendrick's thing, you wouldn't. I noticed you didn't really get into that too much.
Look at his face. Look at his face right now. See how he instantly lip up, scrunched up? It's easy to read body language. Soon as he heard this man's name, this is the reaction. First he did like this, hunched his shoulder. Kendrick. Now it's the face scrunch.
Much so.
I just like, I don't know, it just wasn't real to me. It's like, I saw him after that and it was just like love. So it's like, was that real or was that just like for the people? You know what I
No,
mean?
I think it's a sparring kind of sport.
Yeah, but
You're not
at
into
the
that.
same time, it's like, then let it be real then, I mean, because those were harsh words, right? So
Did y'all just hear that? Those were harsh words. Boy, is you crying in the interview about some bars in a song that wasn't even really personal bars. He didn't even talk about how he do something to you, harm you. He didn't talk about your style, how you talk, your blackness, your white, none of that. All he said is lyrically, I feel like I beat y'all. And then being competitive, I'm finna set the bar. Whoever wanna challenge me lyrically. It's cool. And we can still be cool afterwards. So why wouldn't it be cool when he meets you? What you mean? If it's real, let it be real. What do you mean by real, buddy? Do you think he mean he gonna harm you when he see you? How did you get that from that verse? Where did he say that in that verse at all? That it's gonna be a fight when he see you? That he bet not see you by yourself? He didn't say none of that. You just heard aggression and took that from it. You heard a loud voice and took that from it. You ain't never been through nothing. He said that in his latest diss track. You crave entitlement, never been through nothing. I try to empathize with you. He even said that in Meet the Grams.
it's like, you can't just say that and then see me and be like, yeah, man, what's up? Pretending like nothing ever happened.
Why not? Nothing ever did happen. What are you talking about? He can't shake your hand after the control verse? Then how come all these other rappers he mentioned shook his hand, dapped him up, got on songs with him, got in videos with him? They're in his latest videos. Like, why would it be drama if all it was just a verse, a rap verse that I put out there for competitive rap sake? You're the only one taking it like, oh, it shouldn't be love when you see me since you dropped that verse. Why are you taking it that way, Mr. Emotional? You sound like you scared to battle him. You sound like you wanted to be that and you're retreating, you're nervous. And Angie trying to tell you, no, I don't think he meant that. I don't think Kendrick meant malice or trying to hurt you. It was just a friendly sport. And you still trying to keep it emotional. Nah, well, still at the same time. And all this shit here. This is why we don't like dude. Y'all think we just be saying stuff to be saying stuff.
Was that just like for the people? You know what I
No,
mean?
I think it's a sparring kind of sport.
Yeah, but
You're not
at
into
the
that.
same time, it's like, then let it be real then, I mean, because those were harsh words, right? So it's like,
Aw, those were harsh words. And you talking about you can be the best in hip hop and rhyming. How, if you think those words were harsh? If you think what he said there was harsh, I could just wonder how you felt when Pusha T went in on you, and Joe Budden went in on you, and Sauce Walker went in on you, and then what Kendrick just did. If you think that control verse was harsh words, then everything else must have really hurt your feelings. Really hurt your feelings. Why you in your feelings, bruh? Like just like a little girl, listen to yourself. Those were harsh words. Boy, this is hip hop battle rap. You're gonna hear harsh words sometime. And that's why you can tell he's not like us. And that's what Kendrick mean of the culture, as in not like us. Not his skin tone, his part of the culture. You've never heard Drake do a Brenda's Got a Baby type of song, Black Plight, Black Struggle type of song. He never did a Keep Your Head Up like Tupac kind of song. None of that hood, street, culture, just MC. And look how he's taking a friendly rap battle, a friendly lyrical competition. He think it's supposed to be drama because somebody's tone was loud. Watch this.
you can't just say that and then see me and be like, yeah, man, what's up? Pretending like nothing ever happened. Like, that's not
Nothing
real.
did
That's
happen.
not, to me, that's not like
So you
the
wouldn't-
nature of battling. I mean, there's passion behind it. There's anger behind it,
No, it's not. Why would there be anger behind it? Do you think Kendrick had anger in him when he was spitting that control verse? No. Again, it's a lyrical competition that only you took that way. Nobody else he mentioned took that way. Not Big Crit, none of them. Only you. Not Big Sean, not J. Cole. Nobody. Only you took it that way. What are you talking about?
And I personally enjoy pretending like nothing ever happened. Like, that's not real. That's not, to me, that's not like
So you
the
wouldn't-
nature of battling. I mean, there's passion behind it. There's anger behind it,
it's
and
not.
I personally enjoy making like great music and bodies of work over like being the talk of Twitter for like 5 days,
Now y'all heard that, right? That is a shot at Kendrick. That's trying to belittle that man artwork and the way he put rhymes together and instruments and things he do. See how he just belittled that man saying, "Oh, I like creating bodies of work," as opposed to just being for the moment on Twitter for 5 days. He's basically saying that's all the control verse was, but we still talking about it till today. How was that only 5 days? But whatever. Um, and he talking about you belittled that man. He see how he been taking shots at Kendrick way before right now. Y'all kids just didn't know it. And y'all probably don't see nothing wrong with this because y'all can't read between the lines. Y'all think that's just Drake regularly talking. No, if you from the culture, you can read through these little subliminal shots he's taking. And this little fake love, the underhand compliments he's gonna start giving Kendrick. Listen for him. You gotta take your bias out of it for a second and really listen to what Drake is saying and how butthurt he is about a damn verse that was a friendly jab that nobody else got upset with. And he thinking when we see each other, it was supposed to be drama. He was surprised that Kendrick shook his hand backstage. Why? I wasn't upset when I made the control verse. I wasn't coming at you. You were just one name and plenty names I named. Of the new school, I feel like I'm the best. Can I not say that? Shouldn't you feel like you the best? Shouldn't Big Crit feel like he the best? If anybody feel like they the best, they should drop their hat and lyrically challenge people. It happens in the culture. Drake would know that if he was like us. But they not like us. They not like us.
Over
But you
like,
seem just now a little irritated by it. No?
Really?
Yeah, just by even saying that it.
What you mean, really? She just said you just got a little irritated by me bringing up Kendrick and battling him. And he talking about, really? Did I? Boy, quit fronting. You clearly got irritated. Your whole mannerisms, face scrunching up, how you described it, you got irritated. Quit acting. See, and that's why I can't respect it. Y'all honor that. He just said really, like he didn't get irritated, like this girl don't know what she talking about.
It was those are harsh words. It's a little,
Real. That's not, to me, that's not like
So you
the
wouldn't-
nature of battling. I mean, there's passion behind it, there's anger behind it, you know, and I personally enjoy making like great music and bodies of work over like being the talk of Twitter for like 5 days, you know.
So you saying Kendrick don't make great bodies of work? That he's only known for that control verse? Because the last time I checked, Kendrick made a body of work that won him a Pulitzer. Last time I checked, Kendrick made 17 Grammys off his bodies of work, not just no 5 day Twitter moment. Last time I checked, he also has a album that studied at Harvard. An album that studied at Harvard. Books, lessons, things like that. Academics are studied at Harvard. But an album, let that sink in for a minute. You see how all this stuff Drake said didn't come to fruition, and he just took this way out of context, and got sensitive as hell like he always do. That's why Kendrick was able to bait him and calculate his every move, because he emotional. He's been emotional since they both been in the game. Even in this interview 10 years ago, we know who Drake is. That's why he is the way he is in his music, talking down to women. Don't like black women. Didn't Kendrick tell you he hates black women with a nympho fetish, kinks of a nympho fetish? Get it? He don't like women. It's real competition. He might pop ass with them. Yeah, in his songs, he be sensitive as hell, talking down to women, and he can't handle women above the age of 17 because they're not just going to be groupie fawning all over him. Grown black women are going to challenge him and see the lame in him, and he's not going to be able to handle their attitude because, remember, he doesn't like confrontation. He ain't from that. He can't handle that. He was thrust into this world, but that ain't who Drake is. I don't care how much fame or money you get, he cannot handle what he's never been around before. Basically, he couldn't even handle this verse.
but you seem just now a little irritated by it. No?
Really?
Yeah,
you
just by
mean,
even
really?
saying that it was those are harsh words. It seemed like maybe it irritated you for a
Exactly.
second. Is that wrong?
No, it's just like, I mean, coming from that situation, it was unexpected. You know, I wouldn't like. It's sort of like in working your way up and sort of building relationships. I wouldn't expect you to like throw all the relationships out the door for the sake of, like I said, being like the talk of the internet for
Right.
10 days and then
You see what he just said? He said what Kendrick did with that control verse basically is gonna ruin the relationships with the people he mentioned in that record, to the point where ain't gonna be able to do features with them. Drake, stop speaking for these people that you're not them. You're not them. Speak for yourself. You think that's how the other people Kendrick mentioned feel? No, they don't care what you're talking about. Quit speaking for them. Talking about they not gonna work with him, and he risked it everything for just a 5 minutes of fame, 15 minutes of fame. No, he did not. He knew what he was doing. Everybody else that listened to that record knew what he was doing and took it with love, like he meant it with love. You the only one got butt hurt, and I hate to keep saying it, but he did. Everything he say, it makes you pause it, because he just said all these people, Big Cred, Big Sean, everybody that Kendrick named in Control Verse, Drake is saying that they're never gonna want to talk to him again or work with him because of that verse. Like they sensitive like Drake. Drake basically think those dudes are as sensitive as he is. He think this is how things go. He really thinks this is how people react to friendly rap competitions. That tells you he's not like us. He's not from this culture. He really thinks that other rappers will respond like he just did emotionally. When, to be honest with you, those people went on to congratulate Kendrick, work with Kendrick, give Kendrick advice, take advice from Kendrick, and be cool with him for the rest of his career. All those dudes in that Control verse, except for Drake, still rock with Kendrick to this day. Tyler Creator was just at the pop out. Tyler Creator was also in that Control verse.
You know, it's like now this like everyone's gonna forget about. I mean, people don't even care about it anymore.
So
But
true.
Another shot he just took. That's the second shot he took at Kendrick again. People don't even care about it no more. See how he waved them off? You got to watch people body language. They do it so quickly and think it's subtle and like we don't see them. Nigga, do you know I can see you? We just seen you wave it off. It ain't even important no more. Don't nobody even talk about the control verse. It's over with. Whatever. He's so hurt. That nigga's so hurt by it.
But now, especially this week, it's like, yeah, okay, moving on. Like, I don't know if it was worth it, you know, because there's a lot of people that were mentioned that I feel like can't really go back and fuck with that guy after
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because you wouldn't. They're not as emotional. They don't move like chicks like you do. They don't move on emotion. They, not to say chicks, ladies, but you see what I'm saying. The girl in Drake, he acts like a lady. He thinks that all them other rappers that were mentioned would do the same thing he's doing. He just said it. They're not gonna want to fuck with Kdot after that verse. No, you wouldn't because you're emotional. They're not you. Everybody ain't emotional sensitive as you are, buddy. But you really believe they would. That's why you probably can't believe they still working with him to this day. Like, damn, maybe I did take this wrong a long time ago. Oh, so this how it goes. It's just friendly competition. He didn't mean anything by it. He didn't mean lyrically. I mean, he didn't mean literally murder me. He meant lyrically. Oh, Drake be late as hell.
Sorry, I shouldn't have cussed.
No, it's okay. I enjoy
but-
it. Get into
yeah.
it, Drake. Go.
But no, that's
People think you're too nice. That's the problem.
I like how she be toying with his ego too. Go ahead, Drake. You know, she know he tripping, but she can't mess up the interview and lose him coming back again. So she gotta play to his ego. That's smart, Angie. But she's telling him, "Go, be tough," you know, because they know he's sensitive. She see that he's sensitive. Angie Martinez done been around the toughest of tough. DMX, Pop Smoke, like she done been around the toughest of the tough. She been in this game. She know weak when she see it, sensitive when she see it, and she's playing with his ego. Go ahead, Drake, be tough. We need you with more aggression, like, cause you're coming off sweet right now, emotional, sensitive. She's just not saying that to you verbally. She's playing like it.
I mean, people don't even care about it anymore.
So
but,
true.
But now, especially this week, it's like, yeah, okay, moving on. Like, I don't know if it was worth it, you know, because there's a lot of people that were mentioned that I feel like can't really go back and fuck with that guy after
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I shouldn't have cussed.
No,
but-
it's okay. I enjoy
but-
it. Get into
yeah.
it, Drake. Go.
But no, that's
People think you're too nice. That's the problem. You gotta curse a little bit
nah.
more.
But anyway, I mean, for me, you know, it was cool.
Cause we know that's not really you.
I feel like the verse was great, and I understand what he
As a
was trying to
fan,
do.
I would enjoy a Drake and Kendrick kind of sparring
yeah,
session.
well, I'm sure you
know?
would.
Yeah, I would. I'm sorry. What?
Oh my God, why you so sassy and zesty with it? All she said was she would enjoy a battle between you and Kendrick, and you instantly smack your lips like a one. Sure you would. Like damn, like you sound like you really scared of a battle or having to be competitive lyrically against somebody. And you know why that is? Because you got ghostwriters that help you. You never been from that, and you struggle with identity complex and issues because you never been from that. And it's showing right now. It's showing. Look how you just irritated from her even talking about wanting to see a friendly battle against you and Kendrick or you and anybody. And you, I sure you would, whatever. Most people will welcome that. Like, yeah, it could be dope. I like that person's lyrics. You know, I wouldn't mind battling them. They fire just like I'm fire. Hell yeah, it'll be fire to test our pens to see who the best. But not Drake. I bet you would want to see a battle. And he said it all zesty. Listen to him. Who talks like this? Picture Jay-Z and Nas, Ether, and Takeover, and Tupac hit him up acting like this.
I feel like the verse was great, and I understand what he
As
was
a
trying to
fan,
do.
I would enjoy a
And why do he always sound sad? Why his voice is just, it sounds so nasally, so sad, so like he lost his puppy yesterday. Like something happened all the time.
Drake and Kendrick kind of sparring
yeah,
session.
well, I'm sure you would.
Yeah, I would. I'm sorry. What?
Damn, he even did the lips. I'm sure you would. Quit with the zestiness, sassiness. This is not how men behave and conduct themselves. It's the mannerisms for me. That's why I talk about it so much. Like,
What do you want me to do? You want me to lie to you about this?
No, that's good. That's
It's
good.
the
I
it's my
understand it.
truth.
I understand it. I never thought Kendrick, but there's a couple other people I thought would have called my name by now that I never did. But
Oh, is that
that's another shot. You see that? I never thought Kendrick, but somebody else, yeah, somebody more worthy is what the little subtle shot he trying to take. Somebody better than him. I never thought Kendrick. He got a little more to do before he can talk to me or try to battle me. But anybody else, I can see it. Y'all see the little underhand compliments, the little shots he taking, and why Kendrick said enough is enough? Because this is just one video I'm showing you. I can do this with 50 other videos where he's doing this shit in his lyrics. He doing this shit in other interviews, talking crazy about Kendrick, and Kendrick just kept taking it on the shoulder. You know, kept eating them little subliminals like, I do. I ain't even finna give you the time because I know I'm better than you. Woo, woo, woo. This man kept, so Kendrick started sending subliminals at him throughout his records, but this looked like it's what kicked it off. This man got salty and emotional behind the control verse, like a good.
what you're waiting for, the name call?
I'm waiting for it. I'm ready for it. Not waiting for it, but I'm ready for it.
But yeah, y'all see that that fake how he tried to say Kendrick really ain't nothing. Yeah, anybody else could have called me out, but Kendrick, I didn't expect him. Like, he got to get better. There's other people way better than him. Then why you get so mad when he did Control Verse? Why you didn't just kill him on the mic, on wax?
Lie to you about this?
No, that's good. That's good. I
it's my
understand it.
truth.
I understand it. I never thought Kendrick, but there's a couple other people I thought would have called my name by now that I never did. But
Oh, is that what you're waiting for, the name call?
I'm waiting for it. I'm ready for it. Not waiting for it, but I'm ready for it.
So you just contradicted yourself. Now you're not waiting for it. You corrected yourself. I'm waiting for it. No, actually, I'm not waiting for it. I'm ready for it though. If they do, really, you're ready for somebody to call your name, and you're ready lyrically, because that's what Kendrick just did in that case. Called your name in the control verse and told you to step up to the plate if you think you better. And instead of doing that, you whining in interviews. You actually did a press run about this whining in interviews. This ain't the only interviews you was crying about that control verse in. That really must have hurt you, and never was meant to hurt you. It was all love lyrically. And now you're talking about the man ain't even worth your time, and that you're ready if he was, or anybody say your name, you're ready. Then when he said your name, why didn't you rap back? Why are you doing interviews instead? Why are you running from the drama, from the rap battle? I thought you just said it was only a moment thing and you ain't into that. But now you are ready for it? Are y'all listening to this man?
Nice.
I'm not the guy, but there's a.
Did he not just say
I
that?
understand it. I never thought Kendrick, but there's a couple other people I thought would have called my name by now that I never did. But
Oh, is that what you're waiting for, the name call?
I'm waiting for it. I'm ready for it. Not waiting for it, but I'm ready for it.
No, you're not.
Nice.
I'm not the guy, but there's a reason why they don't call my name. I'm not the guy. I'm not the one.
I like
Look at
when
his
you
face,
talk
like
crazy.
he trying to look in her face. That is so cringe. They know not to call my name. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Who says that? I'm not the one. Is he like you? Don't he sound like the white boy that got around a bunch of niggas and heard how they talk, but back in so many years ago when we used to say I'm not the one. Like, don't play, I'm not the one. Like, chicks said that for real, not dudes. I'm not the one. Like, who says that like that? And then you said it with so much extra zest, and I'm not the one. They know not to play with me. You sound so scared, like you're forcing it, like it ain't the real you. Y'all, am I the only one getting that? It sounds like he forced that. I'm not the one. Who says that? Picture Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay Z, 50 Cent, Jadakiss, Cameron, whoever had beef with another person, LL Cool J, whoever, Big Daddy Kane. Picture them saying I'm not the one when it come to balance somebody testing them. Normally we say They don't want it. Not with me lyrically. You know, I annihilate a nigga or fucking nigga or however we say it, but never would one of them dudes say, "I'm not the one." Y'all don't believe he said it like that? Watch this.
I
My
understand it.
truth.
I understand it. I never thought Kendrick, but there's a couple other people I thought would have called my name by now that I never did. But
Oh, is that what you're waiting for? The name call?
I'm waiting for it. I'm ready for it. Not waiting for it, but I'm ready for it.
I'm not the one.
Nice.
They know now.
I'm not the guy. But there's a reason why they don't call my name. I'm not the guy. I'm not the one.
I like when you talk crazy, Drake.
I'm not talking crazy. I'm being honest.
I know I like that.
Why are you still looking like that? Straighten your face out. Like it's like you really want to force her to believe that you're not the one to be played with lyrically, and you're waiting for somebody to say your name. Yet Kendrick said your name, and you got butthurt instead of rapped. Which one is it? You ready or you not into battling? Because it got to be scathing and all this. So which one? But all that, you not the one. They know I'm that guy. Who says that? I'm the guy. I'm the guy. See, if he was black like he claimed he black, he would have no problem saying I'm that nigga. And they know not to play with me. They know not to fuck with me on no mic. I kill them niggas. That's how black people talk. I'm sorry when we talking about being the best at something. You can listen to Jadakiss talk about how he the best, Biggie. They always gonna have that bravado to it, not the zestiness that this nigga have to saying he the best. Like, you don't believe that, Drake, and you know you don't believe it. You just don't want to look like you don't believe it on camera, so you trying to over hypnotize this woman with your eyes, looking deeply into her eyes as you say you not the one. Like you trying to force her to, do you believe me, Angie? I'm not the one. They should be scared of me. I'm not the one to play on the mic. Look at him. That's cringe to me.
Nice.
I'm not the guy. But there's a reason why they don't call my name. I'm not the guy. I'm not the one.
I like when you talk crazy, Drake.
I'm not talking crazy. I'm being honest.
I know I like that.
I'm not the
I
one.
think people think you're nice, too nice.
Oh, I am a very nice guy. That's how I was raised. I'm a cordial, very nice guy. I don't like confrontation, but I'm also not the guy, especially when it comes to rap. I'm ready.
Talk that shit, Drake.
But I'm just ready. That's
Talk
just
it.
real.
You ready? You ready? Then why did you get all butthurt about the verse? If you know it's competition and you ready to rap against somebody, if they call your name, well, I believe Kendrick called your name in those raps in the control verse. So I thought you was ready. Rap then, nigga. Quit crying to Angie. Quit crying to Elliot Wilson or whatever his name is. Quit crying to all these radio stations about this verse and rap, nigga, Mr. I'm ready. It's like you don't know what to believe. You just want Angie to believe something right now. I'm sorry. I'm very observant. I'm a Cancer. We watch people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the end of that. Right? And then, hold on, y'all. And then, y'all thought that was it? Nah, he couldn't leave it alone. This was him.
And the neighborhood Drake Day going down right now, man. Control the record. People still banging it, man. Where is?
I thought he said they wasn't gonna banging it. Look, people still banging it. Didn't against in the Angie interview, he said it was gonna be 5 days on Twitter and it's over. And when he doing his hands like this, all zesty like trying to wave it off. Well, it sounds like Big Boy just said it's still being played.
Drake at with Control?
I'm probably like as done as like the rest of the world is with that record. Like I think
Stop speaking for the rest of the world before we even get into this. See how you already lying? I'm done with it as the rest of the world are. How is you speaking for the rest of the world? People do that to try to make the rest of the world really feel that way because he feel that way. No, we don't feel that way, and I am part of the rest of the world, and the rest of the world actually still plays that. I just played it, so I know we still playing that verse. A lot of people still playing Control. Stop lying.
it came and it went, you know what I mean? And not to discredit it, like it was a good moment, but at the end of the day, it's just like, it was like one of those sort of like fleeting like Twitter frenzies that like, it was cool for what it was.
That's the second. See, that's another interview he taking shots. See how long ago this man been taking shots at Kendrick? Oh, it was just a fleeting moment for Twitter or whatever. But people still playing it. That was Big Boy first words in this interview. How is it a fleeting moment of every interview you talk about it, people are still playing it?
you know, and I'm just into making like, my thing is like, I like lasting power, you know, that's my thing. I want you to still be listening to this album in the summer or, you know, next year. I want this to stay in your car, stay on your mind. It's like not even about the music, you know what I mean? It wasn't even
See, what she's saying, Kendrick ain't that. That's another shot at Kendrick. Get it? I make music not just for the moment or Twitter, for a moment and one verse. You got to make something that's a whole album, a body of work for the summer I can ride to. Well, pimp, I rode to Pimp a Butterfly. I rode to the Damn album. I rode to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Stop talking like Kendrick don't do what he do when he do what he do. You ain't the only person with bodies of work. That means something. It sound like you didn't think Kendrick was gonna have the potential he ended up having. Like, it's crazy these shots you taking at this man character and his ability to pen stuff. Is y'all seeing that he really trying this man character?
about like the
And
content
his
of it. It
artwork.
just seemed to be about like, you know, all the and all the talking at the time, and now everybody's like over it. Nobody plays it. It's just like,
Ain't nobody over it but you, and stop. And I bet you still probably play it. Talking about everybody over it. Stop saying everybody and the world this and the world that. See how he keep trying to speak for us? If that don't piss y'all off, y'all telling me he make music that good that y'all love, that y'all would just ignore this, that he's speaking for everybody?
whatever.
But I think that's because it wasn't a single, and it did what it was meant to. It had people listening to lyrics and excited.
See, Shorty trying to tell him it did what it did. It was just a lyrical little competition, and it did what it did. Spark people that are lyricists to take back over rap from these mumble rappers and get back to rapping. Shorty trying to tell him, old girl even got more sense than Drake. It wasn't a personal shot at you, kid. Get out your feelings and emotions.
Know, all the and all the talking at the time,
Watch
and now
Shorty tell
everybody's like over it. Nobody plays it. It's just like whatever.
But I think that's because it wasn't a single, and it did what it was meant to. It had people listening to lyrics and excited about hip hop.
And you and Kendrick are
Excited about hip hop again because we got an influx of mumble rappers who all they talk about is this gun, this op, that op, this chain, that watch, designer clothes, Balenciaga this, and knowing none of these designer labels really up with us like that, but they talk about them all day, giving them all this extra airplay and promotion. And they take hip hop back. It felt good that hip hop and lyrics was back when he dropped that control verse. That's all it was, Crybaby. Shorty is telling you.
are good as far as like the albums and doing records with each other. Did that kind of, when you heard your name, did you feel like, man, like that was kind of disrespectful? Or did you feel like, you know, our names were just kind of thrown in there and it was?
I feel like he made a decision. You know what I'm saying? And it was a decision.
See, Big Boy just told him in a way without trying to hurt his feelings. Do you think Kendrick was trying to disrespect you, or he just threw your name in the middle of a bunch of competitive names that he like? Drake still don't see it and gonna double down on nope. He made a decision to go against all those dudes and they ain't gonna want to work with him now. It ain't that, Drake, and none of them dudes said that. So stop speaking for them too. Only you saying that. Stop speaking for them. But watch Big Boy try to tell him what it really is without trying to tell him you tripping on the interview, because he don't want to lose the interview with Drake. So you gotta play to his little pride and his little emotional ego sometimes.
Kind of, when you heard your name, did you feel like, man, like that was kind of disrespectful? Or did you feel like, you know, our names were just kind of thrown in there and it
That's
was?
all.
I feel like he made a decision, you know what I'm saying? And it was a decision to make. You know, he was like, man, I'm either going to go for this moment because I know it's going to be a big moment, or I'm going to like take heed to the fact that I have real relationships and I'm going to like not do that. Cause like, you know, I'll be real. Like I've thought of doing that before, you know.
Who in the culture, you know, talks like that? I'm gonna not do that because it's gonna destroy relationship with people if you mention their name on the record. I'm not really from hip hop, so I didn't know that it's okay to mention people and we still can be cool. Cause you not like us and you not from the culture. Do y'all see this? He's gonna destroy relationships with his friends when none of these people had destroyed relationships with Kendrick. They still went on to kick it with him, still went on to make tracks with him, still went on to honor him when he dropped albums.
I thought like, man, it would be crazy if I just went off on everybody, but it's just kind of like, where does it really get me? Then what? Then every time I rap, people are going to expect me to be confrontational, and when I'm not, then it's not entertaining. You know?
No, they not. He wasn't being confrontational, you stupid. Y'all know he just said everybody gonna expect Kendrick to be confrontational now after that control verse, because Drake feel like he was confrontational in it. It wasn't confrontation. It was lyrical competition to my peers whom I love and respect. Not confrontation as in every time I see you, yeah, I'm better than you. Every time I see you, yeah, you want to fight? Every time I see you, yeah, don't make me up my... It's not that, Drake. Have you never had nobody rap aggressive before? Or do you think this whole rap hip-hop thing is soft and emotional like R&B music, and nobody can say nothing to you, and everybody just got to be friends and never challenge each other lyrically to get better? Is that what you really think? That's why you took this that way, because you're not from the culture, or you would know he didn't mean nothing confrontational by the control verse.
You know what I mean? It's like, it kind of puts you in a box a bit. So
I don't think that put Kendrick in a box.
I don't know if I
Tell him,
necessarily
Shorty.
respect it.
Tell him, Shorty. He ignored her, but like Shorty told him, that didn't put Kendrick in a box, and it didn't. And it didn't. Look at the things Kendrick went on to do after this. Remember, this was years ago. Drake been subbing this man, talking crazy to him.
You know, we all make decisions. I'm sure he'll be good. He's talented as you know what I'm saying?
See, now he's trying to underhand compliments, get him. He'll be good, though. He done killed the relationship with other people, but I guess he'll be good, though. He's talented as shit, yeah. See, trying to underhand compliment the man, thinking we don't see through that, thinking if Kendrick seen this, he don't see through that.
He's gonna have another album and another opportunity to take the world by storm, so he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't feature, you know, any of the names that he mentioned, which it probably won't.
There you go again. He'll be all right, even though if he drop an album, I ain't gonna feature none of them dudes he mentioned on the control verse, which it won't, because he mentioned their name in the record competitively. But Drake was wrong, of course, about that statement he just made. Those people did go on to do records with Kendrick.
To be honest with you, I don't know who's gonna go back from that and be like, yeah, let's do that. Let's.
All of them did. All of them did. That's who Drake. That's who did.
Let's link up and nah, you know what I'm saying? But he'll be all right. You know, he's a talented dude.
Does it make you like?
See how he threw that off? He's a talented dude. Like, just trying to shun him. Do y'all see the subliminal shots now? Do y'all really think we just woke up and started hating Drake, or Kendrick just woke up wanting to destroy that man's life? Didn't he tell you at the end of that song, Meet the Grams, Dear Aubrey, I know you think I probably meant to crash your party, but to be honest, I don't have a hating bone in my body. I don't hate you, but look how you've been talking all these years about me, and I just been making my music ignoring your dumb ass. I've been sending my little subliminals too, but you never really wanted to smoke, so, you know what I'm saying, why are you subbing me in all these interviews and talking down on my craft, and who gonna want to link with me after the control verse, because you took it a certain way? And really, when you say people are not gonna link with me, you're basically subbing people for what you wouldn't do. Just say you wouldn't and stop speaking for those people on the record.
Like, not want to collab with him?
Yeah, I'm good right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just about this album and me, and, you know, I don't know necessarily if I feel like 100%, like, I'm not like, man, send me some, let's work. Like, nah, not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really just focused on me and OVO and
Y'all see what he said when she asked him, would you ever work with Kendrick after this? See how butthurt he is? No, I'm ready. I'm just focused on doing my own thing, and nah, I'm straight. Like, if he called me and asked me for a verse, I'm cool. I don't want to work with him. Look at that. You don't want to work with me no more? Okay. Oh, I hurt your feelings. You don't want to work with me no more? Okay. What kind of goat behaves in this sassy, sensitive, emotional, weirdo manner? Tell me what goat. Because y'all can't name all them hits he dropped without putting an asterisk next to him, because all them hits that y'all claim is Billboard #1s and one away from Michael, understand, the team wrote them. OVO wrote them. The reference tracks been coming out of other people that wrote these so-called number ones of hits that I know I used to like, just to find out the hit I like, Drake ain't even right. That some no-name, unreleased artist wrote it, and Drake thought they'll never get seen, so he took their song, put his slowed the beat down, but used them people words. See, all them number ones got an asterisk. Vori wrote a song for him. Party Next Door wrote the half of his second album. The Weeknd wrote most to Take Care. And these were hits. So stop saying Drake got number ones and say the team got number ones. The team is one hit away from OVO, from Michael, I mean.
My side of things, I'm not really like into doing like a record with him. No.
So you ain't Kendrick. You
I hurt your feelings. You don't want to work with me no more. Okay.
will sleep tonight. Not
Yeah.
together.
Oh, no.
That's what I always say.
sleep good every night.
That's what
yeah.
I say. I'll sleep tonight.
You do not
And,
sleep every night. Boy, you've been crying ever since he came out with that control verse. It's been haunting you in your sleep. And now, if that verse haunted you back then, I know these latest tracks, these diss tracks, Kendrick got you up all
All
night.
the time about who's the best MC. I heard the barbershops being great debates all the time about who's the best MC. Kendrick, Jigga, and Nas. Eminem, Angie 3000, the rest of y'all. New niggas, just new niggas, don't get involved. And I ain't rocking no more designer shit. White tees and Nike Cortez, this red Corvette synonymous. I'm usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with. But this is hip hop and them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jamaica, Big Crit, Wale. Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, J Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more noun or verb from you niggas. What is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar high. Who's trying to jump and get it? You're a better off trying to skydive out the exit window with 5 G5s with $5 with your granddad as the pilot. He drunk as fuck trying to land with a handful of arthritis and popping prosthetic leg bumping Pac in the cockpit. So the shit that pops in his head is an option of violence. Someone heard the stewardess said that your parachute is a latex condom hooked to a dread. I heard.
And that's why I started off the video the way I did and not instantly talking about Drake. Because people will instantly say if you got a difference of opinion, you're hating all of a sudden. You just can't have your own opinion. I mean, y'all niggas act like somebody supposed to like everything. Like you have to like everything or you a hater. Well, by that logic, fool, then you got to like the Packers, my favorite team. Packers. Nope, if you don't like them, you a hater. I don't care what your team is. And you gotta like rock music and metal music and all the country artists, because if you don't, you're a hater, remember? You gotta like everybody, according to y'all. You can't say nothing about, even if you got proof about this man being cringe and a weirdo and emotional and sensitive, but claim he hip-hop, claim he the culture, claim he the best in the culture at rapping. But after that control verse, before I get up out of here, this is what happened.
I am not.
Never forget.
Cat Williams.
I think what happened was people.
Watch
I think what happened was people forgot that. So when you hear something like "Control" come from Kendrick Lamar, it's a reminder that I grew up off gangster rap, and that aggression will always be in me.
Were you surprised that nobody?
And if Drake knew that, if he was part of the culture, he'd know that.
Snap back? Because this is a
Yeah.
lyrical exercise, and everybody was like, "Yo, I'm gonna leave that man
In
alone."
some
Yeah.
songs.
And of those who did, they did in a friendly way. You know what I
Very
mean?
friendly.
Very friendly.
See that? Y'all heard what DJ Henry said?
Everybody was like, "Yo, I'm gonna leave that man alone."
Yeah. And of those.
Everybody who heard the verse or was mentioned on the verse just said, I'm going to leave that man alone. But Kendrick going to say, nah, they did it in a friendly way. They still my boys, you feel me? See how humble he always is? That man aura is amazing. He's a good
Who
person.
did, they did in a friendly way. You know what I
Very
mean?
friendly.
Very friendly. Yeah. it was cool. I think what.
It was cool. See? He ain't out to harm nobody. Friendly competition.
You should get into
I didn't know it.
Hold on.
On the side.
He is.
My bad. I was trying to get to where he was talking about
I feel like-
how he tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes to let y'all know that, yeah, Kendrick heard them little shots Drake was sending on them interviews I just showed y'all, and he came out with another verse in a cipher and said nothing's been the same since I took the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes, cause he's sensitive. He took the control verse in a sensitive way, very emotional, on some crybaby shit. But yeah, Jay Reed, man, enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Thank y'all for at least watching. If you agree, still shout out you. I mean, if you don't agree, still shout out you. If you do agree, at least you got some sense and you can see through what I was just showing you. And enjoy y'all night. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, nigga. Like, subscribe, and then hit that notification bell. You know? You know? Feel me?